Okay, so we're back again, and today we had a MarioKartWii tournament, races, extravaganza. Well, today, okay, let's bring you up to speed. Last week, this time on Twitter, all the friends we knew that talked to MasterStar back then when we knew he was still alive, we all got together on Twitter and spoke that we wanted to do this Mario Kart marathon tournament race for fun kind of thing. I wanted to say stream for that's not stream charity. I don't know. It's not charity, but I felt like I wanted to say that. But just kind of tournament with friends, just race with friends on Skype, talk about Mario Kart Wii and racing. That's it. But for this event, I wanted to record it because, well, nobody was going to record it. But the one thing is that it's 2 hours long, so I had to take out some things out, which I only took out the things that were disconnected footage because there was a time, maybe like in the middle of the whole entire thing, we're just getting disconnected all the time. So, yeah, so I took that out of the footage, and the whole thing's about maybe like an hour and 30 minutes, 40, so don't expect too much to be cut out. Now, the whole entire video I made has no commentary whatsoever, only at the beginning of the video, which is me talking, saying, like, rest in peace, MasterStar, and some other things. And I added his icon, the very last icon we know, in general, that he's ever made. Not his only, the last one he's ever made, which was this 3D, Super Mario 3D Land, Tanuki Suit statue guy thing. He was really anticipating that game. I think he was playing it maybe at the time. It feels like he was. And that was his icon, and it said Winglow on it. So I got that from his Twitter bio, and I just put it onto the video to show who he was and stuff. Now, if you want to know who he is, you can go to his YouTube channel, which shows only one video. One video. And it was part 1 of Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. He has done past Let's Plays, but he's just deleted them and redo them again. He's like Angels, so I don't know. Oh, sorry. And bathroom. Ooh, that was a weird one. Now, I want to say is that I added his icon at the beginning of the video and at the end of the video. Now, the whole entire video, it's just Mario Kart Wii playing music and all that stuff. I also added a very sad song-like kind of thing from Sonic the Hedgehog games, which is Shadow the Hedgehog basically, but it's a loop of a song that's not noticeable, but it's there just so I can have something that feels kind of sad because I don't want it to be too happy, like, oh my god, happy days, he's not here anymore. But no, I don't want it to say like that. I want it to be kind of sad, but cheerful that we still remember him. He's a really good friend, and prayers to his family, how they are. Because, like I said, if you go watch the episode of Vlog, it'll be like a couple days ago I talked about MasterStar101. Anyways, that's kind of wanted to point out. Now, the whole entire video, like I said, is 2 hours. So, I don't even know what channel I'm uploading it to. I don't. So, I might upload it multiple times. On this channel, possibly this channel, and Exceeding Shadow 64 or Keyblade Masters Keyblade Master Shadow. I'm not too sure. Maybe I can upload it to Sovereign. I don't know. I just gotta figure out ideas. I mean, I know I have Exceeding Wolf's account, but I mean, I don't touch it because I have no right to even use it. But I only use it. I only see it to just manage his account, see if he gets any new inbox things, even though he really doesn't. He does maybe like 1 or twice a month or something like that. I don't know. Sounds like a period. But something like that. Now, I just want to say, we're going to miss you, Winglow. We really do, man. Even though you were sometimes annoying, honestly, we do miss you from your jokes and your comedy and just how young you were and how spunky, like, to you weren't informed in so many things that it just sounds new, I guess. Like, we could tell you that a game from the Super Nintendo days you won't know anything about. You'll keep talking about it for like a year if it's like a let's play, like with, for example, Kiriko's Uprising. No. That's. I want to say like a Sugar Conroy thing because everybody watched Sugar Conroy just wants to know what he's doing. Here's one. Super Mario 64 DS. Let's say he just started it and you're watching it, and MasterStar, you would just keep talking about it for like as long as the LP keeps going, and even when it's done, you're gonna keep talking about it until the next Let's Play comes out, and you're still gonna be talking about that one until for maybe a year from now. And like you bother us in that kind of way, but it's a way that makes us laugh because you can like dish out some kind of comedy, which is fine. Now, I remember MasterStar, like he told me a specific. This is something I don't think. This is something I don't think I ever told anyone. Once MasterStar. Okay, here you go. Let's try it again. Kyle's Crazy was Let's Playing at the time when he asked me this question. Back to the Future on a Nintendo Entertainment System. Okay. He asked me at the time. He had like 500 Wii points or something at the time, and he said maybe I should get Back to the Future on a Nintendo Entertainment System because I just cannot decide what to get. And he was looking for it on the Wii Shop. And sorry if I keep doing this. It's something my nose is bothering. Sorry. Back to the story. So he was looking for it on the Wii Shop. Okay, sorry. Itchy leg. Looking for it in the Wii Shop. And he just could not find it. And he didn't tell me yet because I was actually talking to him on Skype when he was doing it. I don't even know what I was doing at the time, honestly. And he told me, hey, Shadow, or Hervin, I don't know which one he said. Where I can't find Back to the Future, the NES game, like the movie game, whatever. It's like, how's Kyle's Crazy Let's Playing this? How is that possible? And for some reason, when I told him the answer to his question, for some reason he just could not believe it. So I told him, MasterStar, Kyle's Crazy actually owns the game on his actual original Nintendo. You know, like hard copy cartridge thing. And it's like, what? No way? How, like, isn't that, like, super hard to find? And, you know, I was just, like, laughing because it's not hard. It's not that hard to find, but it is a little uncommon. A little. Not too rare, not too uncommon, but it's there. It's a little hard to find. And for some reason, it just blew his mind that the game was not on the NES Virtual Console. He believes all the games ever was supposed to be on there for some reason. And I just pointed out, telling him, hey, where's Earthbound? And, oh, like, I think I told him, like, an example, like Earthbound or Conker's Bad Fur Day or something like that. And he told me a question. He told me the answer, like, oh, we're just waiting until Nintendo releases them. Yeah, Earthbound eventually did get released, but on a new console, Wii U, 3 years later. Or 2.5 years later. Or maybe even just 2 years later. On the Wii U, you know, Conker's Bad Fur Day, you know, it's never coming, but because Rare with Microsoft and all that shit, but still. MasterStar was just kind of that person, and like he's just a kid, a young kid that's, you know, he doesn't know much, but he likes to know things, and the way he does it's just a comedy-like way. So that's really what I wanted to talk about today. But the last thing I want to talk about today's vlog is that today I was on eBay, and I was looking up one more game to buy, and because I was like, on eBay you can watch auctions, so that's what I do. I don't bid whatsoever until the very last moment, because if I bid now, like let's say let's say I see a copy of what's the game I already have? Metroid Prime. Let's say I see a copy of Metroid Prime 2, which I do want though, by the way. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes for GameCube. Let's say I saw the copy of Metroid Prime 2, and let's say 2 people already bid on it, and it's like $2 or $3, and then plus the shipping, or maybe it's free shipping. I don't know. I won't bid on it until the last minute on it, the very last minute, because everyone, and I mean everyone, is just jumping in, bidding at the last moment as well. Because let's say my friend Connor, or DBZ, let's say both of them, let's say they both bidded before in the past on that game. And I'm just there watching it until it gets closer to the end of the bid, or auction, I should say. And let's say Connor bid $1, and then DBZ bid another $1 to make it to $2, so he's bidding now $2 for it. You know, like the higher it goes, yeah, you understand. So, So let's say nobody else was going to get it, and DBZ is about to win, waiting for that last moment, and Connor for some reason has no money. Just to say that he has no money. He's like, oh my god, no $1, that's all they got. Let's say it's free shipping too, and DBZ is just like waiting for the countdown to be over, hoping nobody else comes in. I'm that random person that's somehow still watching the auction, bids in the last minute. Like, I bid at the last 15 seconds of the auction. I refresh the page just in case, even though it does it for you all the time. I refresh it in case, and then, like, right when it gets to 10 seconds, I start doing it. I just start doing it. I press place bid, like a specific number would say $3 would be the next affordable price to say you're now the highest bidder right now. So I click on the next, like, higher, like, next bid number or something like that, or whatever. So I click it, and it becomes $3. And DBZ like, oh my god, it's like shocked. It's like, oh my god, no! There's like 5 seconds left! And I don't have time to do it. Because, you know, it's really, you have to do kind of fast. And, bam. That's how I do it. That's literally how I do it. But sometimes but it's just because, look, there's 2 ways I do it. I just want to point out. There's 2 ways I do it. If there's only like maybe 1 or 2 bidders, I do it like that. But if there's like 6 to 7 to 10 bidders, I don't even want to look at the auction anymore. But if the game is so low and no one's even paying attention to it for some reason, I do watch it, but I start trying to bid in the 30 section part, because there's only 2 bidders on the little smaller one, and then there are like 9 other bidders on the bigger one, which could be let's say I hate deciding what to pick. Let's just say Sonic Unleashed for the 360, and there's that game, and I wanted to get it, but you know, there's 9 other people watching it and probably bidding, so let's say the game bidder thing was like $4, and then at the last moment it goes up to like $12. Like, that's how crazy that things could be. So that's why I always like watching the little mini bids and games that's not as popular on eBay. That's just how I do it. In case anyone was wondering. Now, how long is this video before I keep talking? Okay, it's 14 minutes, so I'm going to just tell you that today on eBay, I actually bought Shenmue 2 for the Xbox, the original Xbox. Now you're probably saying, awesome, congratulations, thank you. True. Now you might be also saying, Shadow, you start the video multiple times pointing in corners of your room, and when you point to the camera to this side of the room, you never see an original Xbox anywhere. So you're probably saying, Shadow, how are you going to play the original Xbox game? Well, I do have an original Xbox. It's actually under my bed. It is. But the thing is, Shenmue 2 is backwards compatible on the Xbox 360. Now, the one thing I super hate about the 360, one of its many features I hate, why is it limited to the backwards compatibility of original Xbox games? Why? I don't know why. Like, what does Xbox 360 have to lose for making all their backwards compatible games work on the 360? I mean, why is there only selected ones? Like, I have one game, only one. Well, I have actually three, but the other two I actually want the GameCube version for. But anyways, only one game I actually own, which is not available on any other console, cannot be played on my Xbox 360. The only game I have that can't be played on it is Star Wars Obi-Wan. That's the game. That's what it's called. Star Wars Obi-Wan. I loved playing that game all the time. But I can't play it backwards compatibility on the original on 360, which pisses me off. But every other game I have, except for the two other ones I want or have, does not work backwards compatibility on the 360. Why is it only selected games? I don't get that at all. I don't get it at all. So I got Shenmue 2. Now, I want to tell you that Shenmue 2, I got it for $3. Free shipping. And it was actually buy it now. The thing with Shenmue 2 is that I wasn't sure if I wanted it because this is the reason. Well, two big reasons. One, I haven't played, or I don't even own yet, the original Shenmue, which is only on Dreamcast, which is like 3 or 4 discs for it. Which, I'm not that kind of person that likes having those many multiple discs, because if you lose one disc of those, you can't play the whole entire game. Which, I know during that era, did that a lot, like especially with the PlayStation 1 games, but I just hated that, how that is. Like Shenmue, I kind of wish it was they made it into an HD remake or re-released it for like Xbox Live Arcade or Wii Virtual Console or Wii U Virtual Console or something like that. I don't know. One day if they do that, I will get it. But I don't know what the Dreamcast is. But anyways, so that was a big number one. Now number two, it's actually the game itself. Sort of. I got the game without the case or without the manual. And if you know me, and if you don't know me, I have many cases of games I like keeping and having and collecting. Now I want to point out, I do have some loose games for discs, but I hate that they're loose. I kind of wish I had the case for it, but I don't. I'm glad I'm getting Shenmue 2, by the way, but I'm that kind of person that nitpicks about that kind of thing that I wish I had the case for. But seriously, Shenmue 2, I just don't know much of. I mean, I saw a Let's Play of it by Dubs Des, and just because it was a Dreamcast game, I was supporting it all the time. Same with Choo Choo Rocket, and I love Choo Choo Rocket a lot, so I got Choo Choo Rocket for my Dreamcast. I actually have it over there. It's like the 5th, 6th game down. And then I only see part 1 of one Let's Play of SK Armageddon Psychotic Hunter, therefore there in the Polar Bear, of part 1 of Shenmue 2, which I know the Xbox version has like everything already in it, like Game of the Year and all DLCs or something like that. I don't know, whatever it has on there. On the Xbox version, because we never got it for the Dreamcast. Because for the Dreamcast, we could have gotten all that stuff anyways, but like all that extra stuff for like online stuff. But the Dreamcast version was only released everywhere else except for North America, which is USA and Canada. So I'm expecting Shenmue 2. I'm not sure how I'm expecting it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get like a free case, like a DVD case, or a Blu-ray case. Because I remember how I got D-Blob for the Wii. I got it for a Blu-ray case when I got on eBay too for like $5. And I had the original case too for it, but I already had the original case from one of my friends because I did want the game anyways. So now I have to find the case for Shenmue 2, which is gonna be really hard because it's an Xbox game. Xbox original case games you can't really find, especially if it's original artwork. I'm fine if it doesn't have the manual, but it's going to bother me anyways. Now, I'm pretty sure this vlog is long enough, probably like 20 minutes, so let me check. Yeah, I was right, 21 minutes. Anyways, that's it for today. That's all I wanted to talk about. Now, for the rest of the day, I don't really know. I don't really know. I'm actually kind of tired. Tomorrow's Monday, so I might get that Star Wars game, which I talked about in like one of the past vlogs this week, or I mean last week or something. Hey, look, Ginger! Just sleeping right there. Okay, anyways, I'll see you guys for tomorrow's episode, which I don't know what we're going to talk about or do. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, leave a comment below. And if you want to, you can add me on Twitter on Exceeding Shadow. You can add me in your circles on Google+. I don't get how that really works. And subscribe to my main channel, Exceeding Shadow, and this channel, of course. And thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys for tomorrow's episode, where I might play Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Anyways, see you guys tomorrow, right? Deuces!